Good morning. Now we will see multi-stage graph. So it is a problem under dynamic programming. We already know what is dynamic programming. At each stage, if we take a decision, then we call it as a dynamic programming, and it should be a optimization problem. So here there is a multi-stage graph. Okay, multi-stage means this is first stage. Okay, this is second stage, third stage, fourth stage, and fifth stage. Okay, this is first, second, third, fourth, and fifth stage. So at the different stages we have to take the decision. Suppose this is the first position, and from here to which path to go, you have to take a decision. Which vertex? We call this as vertex. So this is vertex stage 1, this is vertex stage 2, so hence we do vertex stage 3, and vertex stage 4, and vertex stage 5. Here we have a starting point and ending point. So it is same as your uh, traveling salesman problem, where in traveling salesman's problem you are going from one position and you are covering all the positions and you are returning back. But here you have a starting point and you have an ending point. We call it as a source and this as a sink. So once you start from here, you can choose any path which is minimum, cost is minimum, hence it comes under dynamic programming. Dynamic programming obeys optimality. So optimality tells that either it should be cost minimum or highest profit. So here you should choose a path such that you reach this destination, that is sink, with the minimum cost. So you have many possibilities. You can go to from 1 to 2 or 2 to 3. So you have to take the best decision. So how do we solve it? Okay, see, in dynamic programming, what is the another rule? That we solve all the possible solutions and we choose the best out of it. So here we have to travel all the paths and then choose whichever is the best. So you can do by many methods, and we are using one method here. Okay, what you can do is you can randomly go from 1 to 2, then from 2 to 6, 2 to 7, and 2 to 8, you choose the path. Okay, you choose the paths, and just a second. So you choose the paths. So you can go from 1 to 2, okay, and find all possible paths and reach here. Then again into you have different paths. So all permutations and combinations you can do it trial and error method, and you can find it. Okay, so but we have an organized way of doing it. So what is a graph problem? We have got it. What is this graph problem? You have a starting point and you have an ending point, and you have to go through the shortest path. So in this stage 1, okay, we have only one vertex. In this stage 2, we have 4 vertex. So in this stage 2, you have to choose any one best path. Okay, so which is best, we'll solve it now. Okay, that is graph problem. Now how it is dynamic programming, we have seen at each stages you are going to, this is a stage, you are going to take a decision. This is one more stage. At this stage again you are going to take a decision. And how it is forward method, okay, we will see later. But actually we start from end and we come back, because here you have more possibilities, here still you have more, here you have more, here also you have more, but here you only have one. Okay, if you have reached here, what is the cost? If you have already reached here, what is the cost? It is cost is 0. Okay, so these are the vertexes. So this round nodes we call it as vertex, and to if you are already there, the cost is 0. Yes or no? If you are already there, you don't have to spend money to reach there because you are already there. So cost is 0. And what is D we'll see later. But okay, Okay, the vertex what you have chosen to be there is 12 because you are already in 12. Okay, so what is D we'll understand later, and how it is forward path. Even though we are coming from, we have chosen last edge, will come back. Okay, we have selected this, later we'll select all this, then we'll select all this. Even though we are coming back, but how it is a forward method, we will understand it later. So these are all directed weighted. See, direction is there and they are having some weights. Okay, and this kind of problems are useful in resource allocation. Okay, so if you go with this much weight or this much cost, you have this much resources here. Okay, that is something like that. Now we'll solve it by stage. Okay, please note it. I'll just drop this. Okay, because we want to have only the formula, and formula is also simple. Okay, stage 5. In stage 5, okay, this is the stage 5. Yes, so cost of stage 5 and vertex, correct. In this 5 only one vertex is there, so cost of that is 0. Yes, fine. Next, in stage 4. In stage 4 means this. Okay, how many we have? We have cost of, yes, this is stage and this is vertex. We have one more. In stage we have vertex 10. In stage 4 we have vertex 11 also. Yes, and they are having only one path to reach 12. This, from this vertex we have one path to reach 12. From this vertex we have one path to reach 12. So what is the cost of that? In stage 4, from 9 to reach 12, the cost is 4. To reach 12 from 10 vertex is cost 2, and this is 5. Okay, from 11 to reach 12 you have cost 5, correct. So this is stage 4. So we'll solve stage by stage. So next is stage 3. See, in stage 3 we have cost of, okay, in stage 3 we have cost of, we have to find cost of 6. So stage 3 vertex 6. Here, see, here we had only one path, but here this vertex has two paths, so you have to select the minimum, correct. So hence formula minimum of. Okay, now please see carefully. Okay, if you understand this, the whole complete problem, you'll understand how I am going to write it. C of, okay, see, this is the weight, I am writing the weight, C of 6 to 9, correct. See here, if you want to reach from 6 to 12, what is the total cost? 6 plus 4, correct. So that 6 plus 4 I am writing in a certain way, that is 6 I have written. See, C of 6 to 9 is the weight of the edge, but here from 9 to reach 12 you already have found the cost, correct. So I should have written here this vertex 4 and 9, the cost is 4. So which has given it minimum to reach 12, this is the minimum. Next, 10 is 2 and it has 12 has given us the minimum, and this is 5, 12 has given us the minimum, correct. These values only I have written here. Before starting this I should have written here. Okay, these values in stage 4 I have written here, correct. And why 12 we'll understand later. Okay, what is this D and what is this? Okay, to reach next node the minimum cost has to be written here. Okay, yes, to have a minimum cost, which node to be reached next. To have a minimum cost, which node to be reached next has to be written here. Fine, we'll continue, we'll come here. So 6 has third stage 6, this is third stage, sixth vertex has two paths, one is this and another is weight 5, correct? From 6 you can have two paths, so one is this and another is this. So if I go by this 6 plus 4, if I go by this 5 plus 2, correct? But I have to write it in a certain way. Now we'll see. Now what is this? I have to write this. So how will I write this? I have a cost of stage 4 vertex 9, comma, okay. See, how did I write this one? 6, this value is 6, this value is 4, but how did I write it? I did not write directly 6 plus 4. I have a certain way. Why I am writing in a certain way? Because in textbook there is a formula given, generic formula given. I am not using, we'll derive that formula later, but first we'll use that formula. So sometimes to understand the formula we'll have to first use it, so we are using it, okay. So I am putting it in a formula, in a form, okay. So C of 6 comma 9 means its edge, okay, it's weighted edge, and cost of 4 comma 9. What is cost of 4? 4 is, see, this is always stage and this is always vertex. You should remember this. So here I have written cost, so here also I am writing cost. So this is stage, correct? Stage, and this is vertex. If you want, you can write stage vertex. This is stage, this is vertex, okay. Next, this is over. If I choose this path, that is over. Now if I choose this path, how should I write it? C of S, come on, correct, 6 comma 10 plus cost of stage 4 vertex 10, over. Now what is this? This is minimum of 6 plus 4 comma, this is 5, 6 to 10 is 5, and plus, instead of seeing here, you should always see the table for this cost, because for cost already we have written, correct? So this 10 vertex is giving me cost 2, correct? So it is, which is minimum? Minimum is this, so this is 7. So hope you have understood. Next, in this only we have cost of, next in vertex, this in stage 3, now 1 is over, we still have to do this and this. So stage 3 vertex 7. Remember this, cost means stage comma vertex. So stage comma vertex is equal to, since we have two paths again here, for 7 also we have two paths, one is this and another is this, correct? One is this and another is this, so two paths. So again, how will you write it? C of 7 comma 9 is plus cost of stage is, correct, 4 comma 9, and C of is C of 7 comma 10 plus cost of 4 comma 10. Yes or no? Correct? Sometimes I miss T, it becomes cost. Don't worry, it is cost. It is not cost. It is cost here. So C of 7 comma 10. C of 7, this is one path first. C of 7 to 9 plus cost of stage 4 9. Next, C of 7 comma 10 cost of stage 4 10th element. So it is minimum of, what is the value? 7 comma 9 is 4 plus cost of 9 is 4, and C of 7 comma 10 is how much? 3 plus cost of 4 10, it is already there. Okay, stage 4 10th element. Okay, 10th vertex, it is already there, which is 2. So which is minimum here? 5. So we have to write these values. Okay, in vertex 6 the value is 7. So who has given us the minimum? This 7 result. Who has given us the minimum? This is this one. So which vertex? Yes, 10 is the vertex. 10 is the vertex which has given us the minimum. Yes or no? See here, 10 is the vertex. Stage 4 10 vertex has given us the minimum cost. Yes, for this is the value, and for this is the value. So this has given us minimum, not this second term. So this has given us the minimum. So hence I have written 10 here. Now the same things follow. So you can see here for 7. Okay, next I have got from this as the minimum. So for 7 the value is 5, and 10 has given me the minimum. Hope you understood what is D now. Okay, so like this we go on doing. So next is cost of stage 3 comma 8 minimum. I think from now on I cannot every time explain. Okay, you please observe the way I write. In middle I'll explain. Okay, I'll explain in this one more vertex, and then I'll explain this. So minimum of C comma, now we are doing for stage 3 vertex 8. So this is stage 3, correct? This is stage 3 vertex 8. So we have two paths. So two paths means we have to take minimum of. So first path is this. You can take any one, either this or this. So I'm taking this first. So C of 8 comma 10 plus cost of, okay, what is cost of stage 4, and it is, yes, where it is going, 10 comma C of 8 comma 11 plus cost of this one. Next 8 comma 11 plus cost of this, cost of stage 4, okay, vertex 11. Now what is the value of C of 8 comma 10? 5 plus what is value of cost 4 comma 10? Okay, 10 vertex you have already done it. You should refer, see, for cost you should refer the table. Okay, so this is stabilization. So for cost you should refer the table. So it is 2 comma C 8 comma 11, what is the cost? It is 6 plus 11 vertex is 5. So which is the minimum out of this? This is the minimum. So answer is 7. So I have to write 7. So which has given me the minimum? This one is the minimum. So which is that vertex which has given me the minimum? Correct, 10. So I should write 10. Fine. Okay, so we have almost coming to the end of this. So this is very simple. Okay, another 10 minutes we will finish this. So since my screen is full now, I'll rub this. Okay, If you want, you can note it down. You can pause the video and note it down here. Okay, now I'll rub this because I want to refer this graph and this table again and again, so I don't have space. I'm rubbing this. Okay, now stage 3 over, all the elements are over, correct? Yes or no? Stage 3, this is stage 3, 6, 7 and 8, 6, 7, 8, they are filled. Now in stage 2, these 4 elements are there, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you fill this, then we will get the least path here, correct? So next is stage 2. In stage 2, okay, first what is that? Cost of stage 2 comma vertex 2. Now minimum of, because it has 3 paths, so this is the one which is having maximum paths here in this vertex. This is having 3, this is having only 2, only 1, only 2. Okay, now I'll write a formula for this. Minimum of, yes, come on, C 2 comma 6, correct, plus cost of S stage 3, correct, vertex 6, comma, next C of 2 comma 7 plus cost of stage 3 vertex 7, C of 2 comma 8, yes or no? 2, and it is going to 8 also, correct? Third one, and it's a weight. How will you write its weight? That is cost of stage 3 comma 8. Now write down the values. Minimum of, this is 4, and what is 6? 6 is 7 from table. Okay, 4 plus 7, comma, yes or no? Vertex 3, sorry, stage 3 vertex 6, its cost is 7, correct? Next is this 2 comma 7. 2 comma 7, what is the value? 2, plus what is its value? It is 5. 7 is 5, comma, 1 plus 8 is, okay, vertex 8 cost is 7, so 7. So which is minimum out of this? This is 8, this is 7, this is 11, so this is the minimum. So 7 is the answer. So I am writing for 2, 7 is the answer. Now which is giving the least path is, least is 7, so it is 7. Yes sir, this middle term is giving me least, and what is that vertex? Vertex is 7, so I have to write 7. Next, cost of next element 3 comma, sorry, stage 2 comma vertex 3. Okay, so what is it? Minimum of C is what? Okay, C is what? Weight of this vertex connecting between 3 and 6, and plus cost of weight of that vertex where it is going. So this is going to this, so cost of this, cost of stage 3 and vertex 6, comma, C of 3 comma 7 plus cost of S stage 3 7. Okay, next, minimum of, what is 3 comma 6? It is 2, plus cost of vertex 6 from table, it is 7, comma, what is 3 comma 7? It is 7. What is cost of 7 from table? Cost, always you have to refer table, so it is 5 plus 5. So which is minimum? This is 12, this is how much? 9. So this is the minimum. So 9 is the answer. So which has given us minimum? Okay, which has given us minimum? This term. So that is first term. First term vertex is 6. So 6 is the answer. Now cost of, I think you should do it. 2 comma means stage 2 vertex 4, it is only 1. So only 1 means there is no minimum. Yes or no? You don't have to calculate minimum. So it is C of 4 comma 8 plus cost of third stage 8th vertex. So how much? 4 comma 8 is 11. Cost from table, cost of vertex 8 is 7. So it is 18. So it is, so which is the only vertex which is there? Path is 8. Okay, next. Cost of 2 comma 5. Now again it has to, so I'll write it, you please observe it. C of 5 comma 7 plus cost of 3 comma 7, correct? C of 5 comma 8, this is 5 comma 8 plus cost of 3 comma 8. So this is minimum of 11 plus 5 comma 8 plus 7. So which is minimum? This is minimum. This is 15. So that is 15. So 15 I have to write it here. Now which has got it? Vertex. Yes, vertex 8. Now we have come to last stage. So I'll again rub it. If you want, you can pause the video here and note down. So stage 1. Stage 1, only one element. Yes, so only one formula. I'll write it here. Okay, cost of stage 1 vertex 1, minimum of so C of 1 comma 2 plus cost of stage 2 vertex 2, C of 1 comma 3 plus cost of, okay, stage 2 vertex 3, C of 1 comma 4 plus cost of, yes, vertex 2 4, stage 2 vertex 4, C of 1 comma 5 plus cost of stage 2 vertex 5. Okay, so minimum of first term, what is that? Is 9. What is cost of vertex 2? Yes, it is 7 comma 9. Next is 7 plus vertex 3 cost is 9 comma, next is 3 plus cost of, what is its cost? 4 is 18. Next 1 comma 5 is 2, correct? It's 1 to 5, its weight is 2. And what is the cost? Cost of node 5 is 15. This answer is 16. This answer, I think, cost of vertex 3 is 9. Sorry, I should write it 9 here. Yes or no? Cost of vertex 3 is 9. Okay, so this is also 16, this is 21, this is 17. So here we have two minimum, correct? Two values minimum. So I'll write 16 is a minimum, but okay, I am getting it because of two vertices, 2 and 3. So I can write 2 and 3. Both vertices, both paths are giving me the same result. So this is the minimum cost. Okay, so there are two paths, either if you choose this and if you choose this. Okay, now how it is forward? See, we actually came from stage 5 to stage 4 to stage 3 to stage 2 to stage 1. So like this, okay, to fill 6 7 8, okay, 9 10 11 were helpful. To fill 2 4 5, 2 3 4 5, 6 7 8 nodes were helpful. So actually we came backward, but how the problem is forward is now, see, we still haven't taken the decision which path is best. So there is only one path which is best, but here we have got two answers from first node, from first vertex. If we start from 1 to 2, there is one path, and 1 to 3 there is another path. So which are those paths? We have to decide it now. Now let us decide. Now the actual decision has to be taken. Now the actual dynamic programming concept will come into picture, because now we are taking the decision, and the decision is based on forward path. We are going forward and making some decision. Okay, I'll write it in formula type again. Okay, I'll write something like this: 1 comma 1. Why 1 comma 1? Okay, this is stage and this is vertex number. Means in this stage, which is the best. Now we have taken, okay, stage 1. In stage 1, of course, we have to start from vertex 1. Okay, in stage 2, okay, in stage 1, suppose we have selected path 2. We have two choices actually. We can go to vertex 2 or we can go to vertex 3, because both are giving the same result. So suppose I choose 2. Okay, in the next stage, okay, next stage is this, and which vertex I have to choose? 2, of course, because I have chosen 2 here. Okay, I have chosen 2 here, correct? So to next, which next vertex I have to go? Here. From the table only we are seeing it. So in stage 2, because in stage 1 I have chosen 2, okay, because that is the least path. Okay, and in stage 2 I have to select next vertex. Okay, so next vertex this table will tell. So in, because you have chosen 2, correct, you have chosen in stage 2, you have chosen 2. So if you go to that vertex, it will give you next best vertex, correct. Next you go to stage 3, because you have already chosen 7 vertex. Okay, if you go there, the 7 will tell you which vertex to be chosen. Next, in stage 4, if you go to that vertex will tell which one to choose, 12. So this is the best path. So the best path, I'll draw it now. 1 to 2, correct, 2 to 7, 7 to 10, 10 to 12. So this is the one best path. Okay, another best path is D of, okay, I'll use white only. Next is in stage 1, from vertex 1 I will choose 3, because I had one more answer, no, correct, this was also there. So if I choose 3, in next stage, second stage, I'll be in that stage, and which one to choose? So 3 will tell me. Okay, 3 will tell me. So I'll for differentiation I'll mark it like this. Okay, 9. Then In stage 3 I have chosen 9, so 9 will tell me which best to be selected. Okay, so in stage 3 actually I did not choose, sorry, 9 was the wrong, I should have selected this, I should have selected this 6. Okay, not 9. So 6 will tell me not this 9. Okay, this one. Six. So here 10 is the best path. So here 3 comma 10. Of course 10 is giving me 12. So another best path is 3, 6, 10 and 12. 1, 3, 6, 10 and 12. So I have shown two paths, one in red and another is in blue. 1, 3, 6. This is one path and another path is this. Oh, sorry. Okay, so this is how it is done. I should rub this. So this is 9. So that's it. And we have a formula in textbook. We find this formula, cost of, suppose I and j. I is stage and this is vertex. Always we have taken this only, cost, correct? Cost formula is stage comma vertex. So it is again minimum of, correct, c and cost we have written, correct? So here what has to be written, we'll have to see. Okay, so you can observe, if I have taken this as 1, correct, this is stage, this is vertex, so that vertex is here, correct? So if I have taken vertex as j, so j is here, comma maybe some next whatever l may be any next vertex. Okay, and here also you can see, if here it is 2, here it is 2, here if it is 3, here it is 3, here it is, so 4, 5, 5. So here if it is l, here also l. Next, so what is this actually? Stage. So what is this? I is present stage, then this has to be I plus 1. I plus 1. So this is your formula. But where j and l belongs to your subset, set of edges. So this is edges, belongs to edges, and l belongs to next vertex or next stage. This is next stage. So this is the generic formula. So this formula only we have implemented, but if I had told this earlier only, you would have been confused. So we have implemented this and then we have derived the formula. Okay, we have derived the formula. So with this, I think you have understood this problem, multi-stage problem. Okay, yes. So in exam, if this is asked, okay, the graph will not be given. Okay, you can take this graph, you don't have to solve it, you just have to write the skeleton, and explain. You don't have to fill this table. Okay, just keep this table empty, just a skeleton and just a skeleton formula. Okay, generic formula. Here this is general formula, you don't have to substitute, you don't have to get the value. So if in exam, if it is asked, you just have to save your time, to make the concept simple, it has been not given as a problem in exam.